What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Mastodon. Yes, indeed. How about that? Mastodon making their debut on the channel. This is a request from Gmon78. Gmon78 wanted to see me react to this song by Mastodon called Tread Lightly. Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. I actually have very limited exposure to Mastodon. This is a band I've never really gotten into. I've heard two songs from them, and they were both kind of oddities. One was a cover that they did of Metallica's Orion. I heard Mastodon's rendition of that, and the other one I heard was for a soundtrack for the Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie. I think the name of the song was Cut You With a Linoleum Knife or something like that. I heard that. I remember hearing that song and thinking to myself, did they get King Diamond to come in and do vocals? Because they had parts of the vocals that were like very King Diamond-esque. No, that wasn't King Diamond. That was their drummer doing those high vocals, the high falsetto vocal style. Very impressive. Very impressive. That is all I have heard from them. I have not heard anything else from them to the best of my knowledge. From what I understand, their music is very heavily used in video games. Unfortunately, it's none of the video games that I play. So, or I've ever played it. I mean, I'm not saying I will never play them. I haven't played them yet. So, so this song, to the best of my knowledge, I've never heard it before. Now look, there is always a chance that I may have heard this song in passing, and I just don't realize it. Especially being as heavily involved with video games as I've heard they are, there is a chance I may have heard this song before. So, as always, if I start listening to the song, and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Parabens Pela Tua Cultura. I hope I pronounced that right. And the video has 1.2 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Mastodon, Tread Lightly. Cool. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
It's swell. It's got a good groove. It's got a solid groove to it. I like the use of those subdivisions, those syncopated subdivisions, especially that triplet feel, the bam, 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 bam. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Everything sounds good. I like the intro. I'm not gonna lie, I was starting to get a little worried on the intro. I was like, please don't let this intro go on too much longer. It really needs to kick in. And as I was thinking that, it kicked in. So they're safe. They're safe. They're safe from my wrath. So far, so good. Let's keep going here. Let's see where this goes. I'm having a little bit of a hard time discerning where verse ends and chorus begins. Just when I think I figured it out, the next part kicks in and it just bleeds into it. And I'm just like, where is it? You know, I like it when you can tell where this is the pre-chorus and this is the chorus and everything is very clear-cut and defined. I'm having a hard time with this one. I'm having a hard time finding where everything goes. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's keep going for now. Maybe I'm just missing it. Maybe I'm just missing the cut, and I don't know where, and I'm just not seeing it. Maybe it's there, right under my nose, and I just don't see it. I don't know, but let's keep going. Let's find out where this goes. I like this breakdown. I like how they're leaving the vocals behind for right now and focusing on the instrumentation. They got this great, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16th notes. They got this great 16th note pattern going between the guitar and bass and drums, which is nice. Not so much drums. Drums is just kind of keeping the feel going, but bass and guitar are playing in unison, which is really cool. Got that 16th note pattern going. Very full sounding at the same time without losing the meat of it. I don't know how many guitar players there are in this band. I don't know if there's one or two. But so far, I like the breakdown. Still a little confused on... I think that might have been the chorus we heard prior to the breakdown, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time locking in on this. Let's keep going for now. We're gonna end this out and we'll get to the review. Okay, I think I got where the chorus was now. I think I got it. Okay, so they did the chorus twice. That was it. They didn't do a chorus on the first time around, I don't think. Interesting. Interesting. Different songwriting. Doesn't mean it's bad, just means it's a little different. We'll talk about it in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was Mastodon with Tread Lightly. This was a request from Gmon78. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that... I'm going to give that a 7.9. Yep, 7.9. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, this was a really good song. This was really good song. I loved everything about the mix. The tones from guitar, bass, drums, even vocally. I loved all of the EQing, the tones, the effects, everything very well mixed, very well blended. Nothing stuck out like a sore thumb. The songwriting on this, really nicely done. Really well done. I was very impressed with the songwriting on this. It was not, it was never boring. It never made me go, oh God, let me look at my watch. How much longer do we have of this song? Nope, I never felt that once. The song was constantly moving. I will say, my only gripe about the song, and this is where I'm going to put it in, I had a real hard time differentiating between parts, between phrasings. I wasn't sure where verse began, or, well, okay, let me rephrase it. I knew where the verses began, I think. Verses to pre-chorus, I wasn't sure where the pre-chorus actually started and where the verse actually ended. And then chorus, I was looking at the chorus from the first half. I don't think they did a chorus in the first half. I don't think they did. The chorus they did at the end, and they did right before the big breakdown. They only did it twice as far as I could tell, which is kind of a shame because I like that chorus. But it was a little tough to figure out where each segment, where each phrase finished and began. That is really my only complaint about the song. Everything else I enjoyed. The vocal harmonies were really nice. They blended well together. I don't know if it's the same guy doing all the vocals in this recording. It might very well be. I'm not sure if it was though, because it didn't sound like the same guy. Now that could be that could be done all in post. I mean, for all I know, it could very well have been done the same with the same guy doing everything, but it didn't sound like it. It sounded like two different people that just really blended well together. That's not unheard of. That's very, very possible. It's just not done very often, especially nowadays. So, but it sounded fantastic on all ends. I enjoyed the song. Would I listen to this again? Yes, I absolutely would listen to the song. I could definitely see this going on my driving playlists, both to Vegas and driving around town. Jim, I don't know if it's intense enough for the gym. Maybe I might. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. I don't know about the gym, but driving around town, driving to Vegas, yes, I could definitely see myself putting these songs on those playlists. So, yeah, this was a really, really good song. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Was it great? Wouldn't go quite that far. Now, look, this is my first, exposure to a real, an actual Mastodon song. So this is my first time hearing, it wasn't a song for a cartoon movie soundtrack. It wasn't a cover. This is one of their originals that they wrote seriously for an actual album. So this is my first actual exposure to them. Have they done better than this? I don't know. Have they done worse than this? I don't know. But this was for my first exposure, though. This was very enjoyable, and it was a really good song. I did enjoy it, and we're gonna leave it at that. So 7.9 final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you'll enjoy the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, that did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show and you'd like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base to become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.